And the teacher pointed out that these are instruments for you to contact the world outside. Just as the instruments in the hands of a technician, it is to achieve something, some intention or purpose to be fulfilled with the instruments. But the instruments can never be you. You are certainly something different from the instruments. You are the one who is working with the instrument to achieve what you want to achieve. Thus, just as the carpenter's instruments, these gross and the subtle body, the equipments are all only for you to use the sense organs in the sense world and gather your joys or sorrows. Continuing.
Andhatva mandatva patutva dharmaha Saugunya vaigunya vashadhi chakshushaha Vashadhi chakshushaha Badhirya mukatva mukhastathaiva Mukhastathaiva Shrotradi dharmana tu veturatmanaha.
When the chisel is not sharp enough, no carpenter or the sculptor will complain that I am dull. What is to be sharpened is the instrument and not he. It is something different from himself, is the instrument. So when the carpenter finds that his instrument is not sharp enough, he goes to the corner of the workshop and starts sharpening the instrument. The barber. And when he is doing it and you, the customer, is saying, then he goes to the stropper, the leather. He does it. Then he does it on his own skin. And then and the customer smiles in satisfaction. It's not that the other two boys take the barber and then push him up and down on a leather. No. It's the instrument. In the same way, all the defects are in the instrument and not in you, the Atman, the self. Now he says, Andhatva, blindness, mandatva, can't see properly. This is a mandatva of the eyes, not of the Atman, the self. Mandatva, padutva, there are some people who can read 2 kilometers away. They have got sharpness of eyes. I mean, it's not all, it is all the quality of the eyes and not the seer. The seer is the same. Dharma, saugunya, vaigunya, vashadhi, chakshushaha. This is only saugunya and vaigunya. The defects or the healthy condition of the eyes, not the seer who is becoming conscious of the objects that are seen above, far away. Badhirya mukatva, badhirya, deafness, mukatva, dumbness, cannot talk. Mukha tathaiva ityadi, etc. Mukha. All these are tathaiva, similarly. Shrotradi dharma. Shrotradi, the ears and the instrument of speech, their weaknesses, that you are say that one is deaf, one is dumb, is all other equipment. Nadu veturatmanaha. Not the knower, meaning he who by whose light it is being come. My television. Every other day I had to call these technicians to make it. The technicians makes it properly and Subodhananda comes. Until at last. When the picture is there, there is no sound. When the sound is there, there is no picture. No. Technicians do. Now, it is not the mistake of electricity. Ayaya. Without electricity, there will be nothing. Electricity remaining the same. If the television is not functioning properly, it has been manhandled and mishandled shamelessly, and therefore it is not functioning. In the same way, Atman, the self, is the same. If the ear is being trained, cured, you hear properly. If the eyes at some glass is being kept in front of it, you start seeing it. The seer is the same, but the instrument, the weakness. All these weaknesses in us, the limitations in us, are all the limitations of the BMI. And not Veturatmanaha, the knowing principle, the light of consciousness behind it all.
Uchvasa nishvasa vijrumbhanakshut praspandanadyut kramanadikah kriyah pranadikarmani vadanti tajñāः pranasya dharma vashanapi pase.
Now, having said this, what about the pranas, the 5 pranas? Prana, apana, vyana, udana, samana. 5 pranas. What are their activities then? Uchvasa, nishvasa. You are all doing it now, but now it's very silently, quietly doing it. Once you start sleeping, you can measure it. The taking in and blowing out. So then, uchvasa, taking in, nishvasa, blowing out, vijrumbhana. 1 or 2 have been done already here. Yawning, because the oxygen is not sufficient. So you vijrumbhana, truth. Sorry. It's called the sneezing. Praspandana, all the various instruments in you oozing out their various juice in order to create your healthy body functions. The liver must give out its juice. Similarly, pancreas and kidney, and every instrument has to bring out its various instruments, functions, the secretions, which are very important. It is the healthy body functioning will depend upon the efficiency of the instruments within and their steady excretions. Chut, praspandana, utkramana. Utkramana? Bye-bye. Without telling any one word to your wife or children, taking any formal, just collapse, whether in the railway station or in the train or in a hotel, boom, boom, prosper. The death, all these are kriya, all these are kriya, pranadi karmani, they are all the functions of prana. Swamiji, don't bluff. How do you know? Shankara immediately protects himself. Vadanti tajna. Don't hang on to me. This is the prana is the activity of the pranas are all these. So says tajna. Those who are specialists in it, those who know all about it, those who have spent time and energy to study it, observe, analyze, those specialists who know all about the pranas, they have attributed that all these are play of pranas. That is why some people who have got a lot of prana can never be happy, always hungry. Why? Secretion is terrible. Any food you take, gone, ashes. And again, Ganesh is an example. He can't be satisfied by any amount. You see? So the most undigestible prasadam Shiva is to give her. Then he says, now satisfied. Why? It takes some time to digest it. Right? So pranakriya very much. And those who are doing pranayama also, extreme hunger. They eat enormous quantity. If you are sitting right in front of him on the table, you will not see him. He is behind a mountain, and slowly, slowly the mountain goes down, then you slowly see the other man rising over it. Even now we have got in Rishikesh and other places, 120 laddus. One fellow will eat. And don't think that he has got a stomach. No, thin fellow. Even the custom officials will not know what is there inside. 100 laddus. But then nothing happens to them. The pranas, very powerful. They have practiced it. Pranadi karmani vadanti tajna. Those who are specialists in it, they have declared that these are the functions of it. Pranasya dharma, and it is the dharma, the quality and nature of the prana. It is the prana that is giving you ashana pipase, hunger and thirst. So that when prana is for, you are always hungry, always thirsty. So the drunkards are mahapranis, thirsty, every evening thirsty. Asana pipasa, eating and drinking, that also is the work of their pranas.
Antah karanameteshu Chakshuradishu varshmani Ahamityabhimanena Tishtatyabhasa tejasa.
Now the question is, who is then this me? Who is suffering or enjoying my hunger and thirst? Sneezing, yawning, all these are done by whom? By me. Who is this me then in this question? Have you ever thought of who is me? No, we never think. Why? We identified so much that what a question you are asking. Don't I know who I am? I am this body. Therefore, so-and-so is my father, so-and-so is my mother, so-and-so is my sister, so-and-so is my wife. These little ones are all my own children. What you are meaning? You mean in terms of the body. I am rich, I am poor, I am healthy, I am unhealthy. Body. Who is you? Who is claiming the body? Hey, that is me. Yes, who? Swamiji, that I don't know. You think of it. You don't know who is the owner of your body. No, Swamiji, I know. That is me. Yes, who are you? Ask me another question. You understand? See how our thoughts are? We have never thought of it. Because we are born and was living with it, and therefore there you are. If nobody guides you to think in that direction, you will be only die without knowing who you are. See? Who is this me? One thing is certain. You are all conscious, isn't it? Do you know you? Of course, I know me. Then who are you? Hey, if you don't know and that thing and you ask, no, that is very unfair. Why do you ask me? I don't know. Yes. Do you know yourself? Of course I know me. Who are you? The moment I ask the question, the chain of things that you would say, take a piece of paper and pencil and write down. Who are you? Every one of them is your relationship with others. You don't know who you are. I am the son of. I never asked you. Did I ask you who is your father? I only asked you who are you. Oh, that way. Okay, I am the child of. I am the belonging to that family. I never asked you. That village, I never asked you. I am a Hindu or a Christian or Muslim. I never asked you. What is your caste or creed? Who are you? Who has got all these? Swamiji, it is a funny question you are asking. What is a funny question? I am just asking you, who are you? That is all. Simple thing. Unless I know who you are, how can I keep a relationship with you? Who are you? In fact, I don't know. Is it not true? We are not asking about somebody in America or Australia. It's put to you. Do you exist? Of course I exist. Who? I. Who are you? Again, I am MSc, BSc. That I never asked you how much education you have. I am the landlord. I never asked you what you possess in the world. Okay. You see, I am me. Yes. Who are you? No, we don't. All that you know about yourself is your relationship with others. Relationship is others with you. Who is this you who has got the relationship? That I don't know. See? I know my father, mother, brother, sister, cousin, the President of India, the Prime Minister of India, the corrupt officers in India. Everything I know. What you don't know is how sad. Are you an illiterate? No, I am educated. Who? The moment you ask who, it stops. One thing is certain, all of you are conscious, isn't it? I am a conscious entity. Very good. So consciousness is there in all of you. Where there is no consciousness, you are also not there. So I am consciousness. If you are consciousness, then, no, Swamiji, consciousness conditioned by expressing through my thoughts. Cindy, think for yourself. If your thoughts are happy and cheerful, yes, Swamiji, I am so happy, I tell you, whee! You dance. At that time I come and tell you, my dear man, I wanted to tell you as soon as I came, but I thought that I will not immediately say, now that you are dancing, may I tell you that your mother died. Your wife had an accident. The whole you who was so happy last moment has become so most unhappy man today. Malo. Rohit, what are you now? Very unhappy. It is at that time Gopal Krishna comes in and says, Arey yaar, it is not her mother, his mother. It is that Gopal's mother who died. The moment you understand that, the tragedy is not mine, but it is only Gopal's. Oh Lord, how kind of... I'm giving a vulgar example. At one moment you are happy, another moment in terrible tragedy, and thereafter you are consoled completely, and you are extremely happy by the next day that man Gopal was my enemy number one. His mother died, deserves it. Very happy. You understand? Meaning, when you are conscious of your happiness, you are a happy man. Happy thoughts change into unhappy thoughts, you are a miserable man. Then you are consoled, the happy thoughts came, and therefore you are happy. So you are conscious of your thoughts, is you. As the thoughts, so you are. I am very incompetent, I am sorry Swamiji, I am always a failure, I am a tragedy. Yes, you are. Why? The thoughts are. You change out of it. Now my Guru's grace is there. Now I have gone to Tirupati, Venkatachalapati. Nothing can happen. I am good. Your thoughts have changed. Your personality changed. Your individuality changed. As your thoughts, so you are. Therefore, who are you? That is the point now. Who is this? Ayyo Swamiji, I am a miserable man. Very good. Then in share market you make a lot of money. By your grace everything is happy now. Thoughts change. Yesterday is unhappy, miserable man. Today happy man. Think. As your thoughts, so the individual. Therefore, it is not that you are merely conscious of your thoughts. So light of consciousness functioning in the bundle of thoughts, that shining thoughts together is called me. So if I accuse you or abuse you, you will change. समझी? क्या सोचा? किससे बात कर रहे हो? Your thought change, your character change, you are no more a divine, devoted disciple. But you come to me with a bigger stick than I have. Why? To teach me, to change my thoughts. You get it, right? So every one of you is, whether you like it or not, you are at this moment a bundle of brilliantly shining thoughts. Now that it says, Andhakaranam eteshu. Eteshu andhakarana. Andhakarana, all these four factors, mana buddhi chitta ahankara, in all of them, eteshu, in all these aspects of the andhakarana inner instrument. So mainly you understand it is easy, but then, although not so scientifically correct, you just take it as mind and intellect. Your emotions and your thoughts, andhakaranamedeshu, chakshuradisu varshmani, and all of them are constantly functioning. Chakshuradi, eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin. So this conscious thought functioning constantly in eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin. Ahamityabhimanena. And what is it that you are going to? I am the seer, I am the hearer, I am. The hearing and the seeing are the functions of the eyes and the ears. Your thoughts or mind and intellect is moving through it. But in that mind and intellect thoughts there is the lighter consciousness. Together it considers that I am the conscious entity. Through my eyes I see, I hear. Who? My conscious me seeing. Don't say consciousness is illuminating. Consciousness, we cannot illuminate anything. Why? Nothing is there in consciousness other than consciousness. Paramatma is completely ignorant of this world of plurality and you are suffering. He is a mere illuminator. You in your delusion is seeing your dream and he, out of his self-effulgence, gives you a field where you can be conscious of all of them. So then this light of consciousness caught up in the web of thought, the ego, functioning in the eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin, gathers to itself a misconception that I am the seer, the conscious entity that sees and hears and smells and tastes and touches. Tishtatya abhasa tejasa. It is only an abhasa tejas. Again, consciousness illumining the thoughts pictorially, in order that the students may understand it well. The teachers conceived that the theory like reflection. Just as the light of the sun reflecting in a bucket of water, that light in the bucket, the sun in the bucket is your stupid ego. Atman, the self, is in you. It has light. Constantly it has got light. It is his nature, just as the sun. It can never be dark, it is light, it is nature. Consciousness. Now that consciousness playing in your bucket of water. Your body is the bucket and waters are your thoughts. The sun in the bucket. The sun in the bucket will dance when the water is shaky, isn't it? The sun in the bucket will be dim if the waters are muddy. The sun in the bucket is bright, as bright as the sun, we can say, when the water is clean and without any disturbance. So in the bucket of your body are the thoughts. The light of consciousness as the sun always will be there reflected. This reflected sun in the bucket of your thoughts, bucket of your body, in the thoughts, the light caught up in the waters, reflected, is called the sun in the bucket. The sun in the buckets are as many as there are buckets, isn't it? So you calculate, counting the population. And we are worried. Vijrambhana. See? Truth. Prana. My prana is bursting forth. No. What is it? Yes. So, the population counting. And then you and I are wondering, Swamiji, population is increasing. Paramatma is sending new creation. His hobby has not ended. He is not doing anything. Sun is not sending more reflections. When the buckets are more, reflections are more. The individuality is the gross and the subtle body, and the light of consciousness caught in it is called conscious you, an individual, a voter who wants at least food, clothing and shelter. Think. If you increase the buckets, there will be more conscious reflections in them. And what you are counting is right. All the school teachers have nothing to do with count the total number of population once in 5 years. Special duty. So go to every house and ask, Amma, how many children you have? And the Indian woman will never count the children. They consider that it is bad for the children. So she takes the only weapon that she has got is the broomstick and drive the teacher away. Now the teacher cannot run away because that number and he has to fill up. Now how will he fill up? How many children? She won't answer. Now what can he do? So he quietly walks to the southern side of the house. There on a string, the clothes are drying up. He counts the small ones and he writes there 12 children. These 12 pieces of cloth may be 3 days old clothes to be cleaned. One day she cleaned it. But he writes there 12. And all these numbers are added together. Population is increasing. Population has increased. 3% increase. Where will we give the food? You get the idea that consciousness caught up in the thoughts, and the shining thought bundle is you, the intelligent man of achievement in the world outside, an individual. It is these consciousness riding on the thoughts, passing through the equipments of the eyes, ears, becomes I, the hearer, the seer, the smeller, Mr. Ego. I, the owner of my property, the only husband of my wife, the father of my children, that sort of, what is that? A bandhasa. Individuality. If by any chance a hit or a fall or whatever happens, that thoughts are forgotten. Are you husband of what? Where are your children? What? Nothing gone. That individuality is totally changed because the thoughts have totally changed. Thus, abhasa tejasa. Chaitanya abhasa. Not consciousness itself. It's not the sun, but the sun in the bucket. is the individuality. Then if that is so, Swamiji, where is the source of it? It is from the sun only. The reflection is from the sun. Then what is the sun? Sun is he in whose light you see the bucket, you see the water, you see the reflection, that which illumines everything is the sun. The individual sun in the bucket may dance, may break up. That is all because of the condition of the waters in it. The sun is not broken into pieces when the sun in the bucket is broken. When you say that, Swamiji, I am disgusted with life, I am broken down, shattered, my hopes have gone, nothing of Narayana is touched. Your thoughts are in agitation. Think. This consciousness in you illumines, awares, comes to know that my body, my mind and thoughts, and the consciousness caught up in it. All these are objects of awareness. You are aware of the body, you are aware of the mind and intellect and their thoughts, you are aware of yourself. That is the pure self. Then what is displaying? Abhasa tejasa. That tejas, that light of consciousness, reflected in the thoughts, playing in the web of thoughts. The thoughts in your mind is shining out in the light borrowed from him. That is called the individuality, the ego. Continue.
Ahankara savijñeyah.
Ahankara savijñeyah.
Karta bhokta bhimanyayam. Satvadi guna yogena. Chavasthatrayamashnute.
What we explained today till now is you, the individuality. Where is this bright, brilliant, intelligent, conscious individuality in you? Was being defined, indicated. Now this individuality in every one of us, conscious individuality, struts about in the world. What? I am karta, I am bhokta. I am the man who achieves things and do things. It is I who am enjoying or suffering my lot. Every one of us has got this. Because you are identified with this light of consciousness in you. And it is this light of consciousness going through the sense organs, the eyes and the ears, becomes identifies itself as I am the conscious hearer, I am the conscious seer. I lift things, I run. Hey, Barcelona, ayyo. World record broken. Why? I jumped a little more than the other man who jumped last year. You don't understand that you are not running as much, running as fast or jumping as much as a deer would. Wild deer. Monkey does it much better. But we appreciate and give him a gold medal. I am the doer, I am the enjoyer, I enjoy everything, I suffer, I am suffering. Everything. All these are Ahankara savijñeya. This is called ahankar. Aham kar. Kar, to do. I am the doer. I am the suffering. Swamiji, you will never understand my sorrows. That is why I wanted a private interview. I am suffering. Why? My thoughts at this moment are like this. Go there and give her 2 or 3, then she will behave properly. Thank you, Swamiji. How? Kitna shant ho gaya. Why? The thoughts of before you did not know what to do. Now you know what to do. Go there and give. And she turns and gives you 4, and you come back again. Swamiji, that method is not all right. So I advise her another thing, that try to get a real potassium cyanide and give it to her. What else? All these are, I am the doer, I am the enjoyer. Karta bhokta abhimanyayam. I am this conscious light, conscious bundle of thoughts, bundle of thoughts shining in the light of consciousness, is the guy who goes on having this ahankar, this idea of sense of individuality. I am the doer, the achiever. I am the sufferer, the experiencer. So the agency of action and experience is acquired by you, assumed by you, by this conscious bundle of thoughts. Sattvadi guna yogena. And these bundle of thoughts, when they are in a sattvic, rajasic or tamasic mood, this very same individual becomes the waker, the dreamer, and the deep sleeper. You yourself. Your autobiography is being told now. You yourself become, I the waker, and as a waker I have got a miserable family, poverty and all. And you yourself, who have been suffering all these in the dream, in the waking state, when you dream, I am the President of India. My bathroom fittings are all gold. Everybody prostrates in the dream and in the deep sleep. Neither the bathroom is there, nor am I the President of India, nor the waking man, nor nothing. Why? The mind's thoughts are in different moods, gunas. Preponderate, prominent, more of sattva, you are the waking state. When it is rajas, complete agitation of the mind, in the dream. And when the mind is quiet in utter tamas, it is in deep sleep. Who? This Mr. Ego, the individuality in you.
विषयाणाम् आनुकूल्ये सुखी दुःखी विपर्यये सुखं दुःखं च तद्धर्मः सदानन्दस्य नात्मनः.
But Swamiji, if thus Paramatma is in my heart, I accept it. And it is he who is working, functioning as I, the doer and the experiencer. Swamiji, Bhagavan is sharing all my sorrows. Maybe he is sharing my joys, all right. But when I am unhappy, I don't see him anywhere near. I think that I am God forbidden, one who has been rejected, exiled from heaven. Is not God experiencing with me? No. How can that be, Swamiji? When he is there, the light of consciousness, and my thoughts are shining in him, how is it that he is not sharing the sorrows? And Swamiji said, He says, Vishayanam anukulye. When the outer world of arrangements of objects, emotions and thoughts are anukul, is conducive to your demands, Sukhi, I am very happy. Here in this ashram it is so happy. But one gentleman is unhappy because his bathroom room has been locked. Everything else is all right. But dining room alone without a bathroom is dangerous. I am viparyaye when the situations and things and beings around me are contrary to my expectations. Dukhi. I am very unhappy. Think. Why don't you then change your wife, the second wife? Swamiji, this is the second. Now what can you do? Day before yesterday only, that example came. I asked, then change it if it is such a painful thing that you are keeping it out. Nowadays, there is no harm. You change it. She will also be happy. No. Why? This is the second. When it is anukula, conducive, she smiles when I smile. She laughs when I cut a joke, even though it is not a joke. You know that's not. She's kind of anukula, I am happy. But when I am unhappy, Vishayanam anukulye sukhi. Dukhi viparyaye. When the situations are 6s and 7s, is not what you want, you are miserable. Sukham dukkham cha. And both these experiences are tadharma. It is the dharma of this bundle of thoughts in you. Consciousness illumining the thoughts. The thought changed when anukula or pratikula was the objects outside, and therefore the individuality seems to be happy or unhappy. These are all the properties of the individuality, the thoughts in you. Nadu, sadananda atmana, not of the Atman, the self, who is sada at all times, ananda, bliss. All your sorrows in the society, in the community are not in the sun. Sun is only illumining. The light in the machine room, in the film or picture house, it doesn't care whether the film is dirty or good. That is all in the film. The light is only illumining it. You don't come out of the picture house and say, the rascals, they're not dirty picture, I don't know why they advertise like that. We are talking of the film, the director, the actor and actress, the story that they have revealed. These are what we are criticizing. We are not criticizing even a moment of the light, the innocent light that illumines it. Similarly, your joys and sorrows, according to the environments, conducive or otherwise, are all the pattern of force in your mind. Therefore you say that I am happy, unhappy. The happiness and unhappiness belonging to the individuality, the condition of force in your bosom, and not Sadananda Atmana, that Atman, the self, who is Sada at all times, Anandamaya. That Atman, the self, is constantly happy. In that light, the various thoughts come. Your mind and intellect, thoughts in you change when these objects outside are conducive to you, you are happy. When not conducive, you are unhappy. But the Atman, the self, stands apart from it. His nature is always bliss and bliss alone. Sadananda Atmanah.
आत्मार्थत्वेन हि प्रेयान् विषयो न स्वतः प्रियः स्वत एव हि सर्वेषाम् आत्मा प्रियतमो यतः तत आत्मा सदानन्दः नास्य दुःखं कदाचन.
It is a sad truth in life that every one of us, whether you like it or not, everything that you do in life is only for your own happiness. This is a truth that should not be told loudly in a community. That is why Vedanta masters always took the students into a quiet place, a mango grove, away from society, very secretly told him what these are honest truths. Don't sit down and tell me that, Swamiji, you are mistaken. I love my wife, my children. I love my children. Because the wife is conducive to you, you love her. If she starts going out every time late night with your neighbor, she starts giving you disturbance, you become angry. Children, so long as Papa, 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 year after year, you say that I love my children. Until at last the boy is 14 or 18. Which Papa? I know. I go where I want. Who are you to stop me? Why don't? And the fellow goes out and late in the night comes back and all that. Don't just think that you yourself, who loved the child so much, would now consider how to renounce him. And one day catch him and give him 2 or 3 and say that, get out of my house. You have nothing. Never enter into this courtyard of my house. Will you not? When you analyze it, you will understand that really I loved my wife because it brought happiness to me. I loved my children because it loved. I was happy in collecting 3,000 crores of rupees. It was a happiness. Now he has got an idea, I will give it up all to you. Whatever you want, you take it. Meaning, it has become a sorrow, he wants to get rid of it. Everything in the world. When you are building this ashram, I was so happy. Now, anybody coming, I am asking everybody, would you like it? Take it away, take it away. Why? It has become a misery to me. It is true. Atmarthatvena prayer. All things are happy. I am loving the things. Atmarthatvena. If it can bring happiness to me, I love it. Why? Because in fact, what you love most in the world is your own Atman, the self. We will get that logic of it tomorrow. Today you confuse yourself as much as you can.